So my people, I'm done taking a shower and let's go for breakfast. We see what they have to offer. And the weather looks like there's a lot of mist and fog, but it's not cold. It's not cold. So let's go. I will leave my phone charging because I forgot to charge it last night. And yes, I will pick it up immediately after breakfast. So what I need, I don't need these ones. My key card. Let me take my key card. Yes, and let's go for breakfast. Yes, my people, we outside. And in the meantime, I want to show you the best of Lourdes. Yesterday we came, I showed you a trip. I have two videos from the previous videos of Lourdes. Arrival, then after arrival, a tour of the town, then the night life of Lourdes. Yeah, it's a little bit drizzling. It's early morning. The time now is 8:30 a.m. in the morning. We are 1 hour behind Kenyan time. Yes, this is it. The city which has many hotels. Arcadia. So let's go. We are going to the springs uphill, and we're gonna have some good fun there. So enjoy the vlog, chill, relax, and it's gonna be an amazing day. Denmark. Yes. Yes. I will edit a nice video.
Am I there?
So people, it's a beautiful day today, and we are going to explore Lourdes. We have our tour guide here. Is going to be explaining us what you're going to do when you get over there. So in the meantime, enjoy the video and subscribe. Tell them to subscribe in Portuguese.
Faz download da app e subscreve aquilo que estás a ver.
Yeah, subscribe, Portuguese people. Woo! I like this kind of weathers for hiking.
I don't know what I was advertising.
A video of Lourdes.
Ningevaa boot zangu. Amko wafanye kazi.
We go to the riot line.
Ambia mke afanye kazi, mwanaume ako na nguvu. Nilikuwa naambia father hapa. Hapa ndio nimeona machalis mzuri sana. Angalia. Chukua. Ni mzuri sana nimeziona hapa. Very, nilikuwa nakwambia shop father. Hebu ingie uone dakika moja.
Go and see them in Consulata Slums in our procure there. You buy a Chinese at 120.
Only.
Those are the Italian names.
Guy. For people who are going for prayers here, they are going to the cathedral.
No, they go for the mass. They won't go for the mass. That is going to be in the...
Take us, eh?
Yes, don't worry.
Yes, this is the traditional
And the same
wheelchairs of Lourdes. Always take 2 volunteers. And now they're going to mass, but they can go for the healing bath, they can go for other moments, and usually organized like that.
So they also say masses in a group.
Yes.
I know the church we said it has basement. This one?
And they're going to the underground basilica. No, they're going to the other one in the other side.
The big one?
No, not the big one. I'm not seeing them going there. I think they're going to St. Joseph Church that is in the other side on the left.
Why are they in wheelchairs? They are unwell.
They're
Ooh.
Italian. They're Italian.
Hey, beautiful. Yes, I did not come here. Ooh. Beautiful, beautiful. Hey, lazima nikuje nipige picha hapa.
By this way. I know you want to take the boat, but yes, you can go and...
Yes, I'll find you guys.
It's the main attraction, I know. Don't worry.
Oh, amazing. It's an amazing, beautiful church. Woo. So here there's a church underground on the basement. There's a basement here on this, wherever I'm standing, there's a basement. No, over there, there you see the grasses there. There's a very big basement. It can accommodate up to 20,000 people. Imagine. Let me wipe my camera screen. Yes, let's continue the vlog. Today I'll bring you inside the church. You see how it looks like. Yes, but in the meantime, let's go up. A Babylon. Wachane? Huh? This is they are going to pray.
And as we are going to?
We are going up.
Good morning, Mr.
No, don't talk to me.
And you are recording a video. Don't make me.
Dogs in the pathetic disease. Because it was a wound that we had that was from a big problem. But anyway, it's called Saint Roch. He was a pilgrim of Saint James. That's why he has the shells and the burden. The scallops shells. So I presume it took 8:45. It was the ring of the bell. It always rings every 15 minutes. So down here, we're going to have a walking tour, but I'm just giving some highlights. It's the Basilica Our Lady of Rosary.
It's the one Our Lady asked to be built, asked Benedict.
Yes, and it has the dome with that crown. But the first one to be built is the one in the top. Immaculate Conception. And why? Because when the priests were asking to Bernadette, who is the lady? Bernadette was an alphabet. She did not have Catholic education in the beginning. And the Immaculate Conception was just given to who had catechesis and the priest. It was a recent knowledge, 19th century. And when they pressured to know who is the lady said to her in the local dialect, I'm the Immaculate Conception. When she said that to the priest said, oh my God, that's true. That's true now. Because she could not know the existence of Immaculate Conception. So,
That's the castle I was telling you about. And there's a train there moving around. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, I went up there. This is pure gold.
Near the river. Under our feet.
So this guy is the church. They are saying no photographs. That's a bell for the mass. I took it already, Father.
Price is here. So allow me to have the pleasure and the honor of introducing our guide, Sylvia. Yes, our guide of the area, none other than Reverend Sister.
Wow.
She's slightly taller than me. Sister, welcome. So you can present yourself. Thank you. Then you tell us.
I am Sister Jessie, as I Father already introduced you. I belong to the Sisters of Saint Joseph of Tabs. We have a big province in Kenya. Yeah,
Joseph of Tabs.
you know already. Yes. So I am staying here almost 11 years now, because our mother house is the congregation where it started is here in one of the small villages in this diocese. So that's why we are giving our services here in the sanctuary. Okay. I will explain to you. I won't be taking you around in this sanctuary, but I explain to you where and what you can visit. Then after that we will go to the museum, where I'll explain to you about the life of Bernadette, the apparitions, and then if there is time we go to the house of Bernadette where she was born and lived for 10 years, and perhaps to the Kasho. We will see according to our time. Now first of all, we are at there's a Our Lady statue here. We call it the Crowned Virgin. Now this statue of Our Lady, the Crowned Virgin, she's looking at the church. You have gone round, you had mass right up in the chapel of the St. Anne's. You must have realized it's not one big church, but it's 3 different churches. Right below we have the Rosary Church. You see the luminous mysteries which are placed outside this Rosary Church. When you go inside this church, we have the other mysteries, that is the joyful, sorrowful and the glorious mysteries. So when you have time, you just go round. It's beautiful. Just go round and see, with 15 altars inside. After this, you have the steps going up, or these ramps. Just below where you had the Mass, St. Anne's Chapel, below that you have another church, or between about this Rosary Church, you have another church called the Crypt. You must have seen already the Crypt. It's a small church, only 150 to 200 people can be fitted. Now this church was built, you know, Our Lady appeared 18 times to Bernadette. One of the apparitions, that is on the 2nd of March 1858, Our Lady told Bernadette, go and tell the priest to build a church here, even if it is a small one. So the crypt was built by the local people and the parish priest. It was inaugurated in 1866. Only after the inauguration, Bernadette goes to join the convent in Nevers, which is about 2 hours from Paris. Within 10 years, they realized it is too small for the pilgrims that were coming to the grotto. So in 10 years time, they built another church called the Immaculate Conception Church. You had a mass at the outside of the Immaculate Conception. You have to go inside that main door. You have the Immaculate Conception Church, which is right on top. And the altar of this Immaculate Conception Church is just above the grotto. So we have the Immaculate Conception Church right on top, which is a basilica. The crypt, where we have the relic of Saint Bernadette, and below you have the Rosary Church, which is again the basilica. So these two are basilicas, the right on top and the down one. We have another third basilica, that is the underground basilica, where we will be going. Then you all have seen the grotto. Behind this church, beyond the arcade, you cross the arcade and go that side. You will see the grotto where all the 18 apparitions took place. Our Lady appeared to Bernadette 18 times at that same spot. You have also the source where the water flows, where Bernadette scratched the water. Except the last one, which she sees, which she's not able to go to the grotto, so she goes on the other side of the river and she sees the lady at the same spot. After the grotto, we have a place called baths. You know, a lot of people come here to have a dip in the water. Because of the COVID that was stopped, now it is taking place little by little, but preference is given to the sick people, and it's only a limited number which they are taking. But the gesture of washing yourself and drinking that water, because Our Lady told Bernadette on the 25th of February, go and wash yourself and drink the water. That gesture is still kept today. So you can go either the baths or the taps. You will see a lot of taps, people collect water. You can go there, take the water, wash yourself prayerfully and drink that water. That also you can do. We have a chapel of light where people light the candles, which is on the opposite side, after the grotto, opposite side of the baths, where people go and light the candles for the intentions. A lot of people ask candles to be lit online also from different parts of the world. So that is done every day at 4 o'clock. A priest goes there, blesses the candles and prays for the intentions of all the people who have asked for their, to pray for their intentions. Opposite the grotto, we have another big church called St. Bernadette's Church. The last apparition which took place on the 16th of July, it's a feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel. So that chapel is dedicated to Our Lady of Mount Carmel and to Saint Bernadette, just opposite the grotto. Where you also have the Adoration Chapel, which starts from 9 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock. So if you again go and just visit, just sit down there and you pray for your intentions. At 5 o'clock, we have the Eucharistic procession, which starts there. But if the weather is bad, then they will have everything in the underground basilica, which we will be passing by. Then here we have the confessions in different languages, and especially in English, we have from 9 to 11, because 11 o'clock we have English Mass. Then we have 3 o'clock Rosary at the grotto. So the confessions start at 3:30 to 6 o'clock in this chapel here, Chapel of Reconciliation. Now second building after that is the second floor. We have the Mass every day at 11 o'clock. Whereas on the first floor we have the Museum of Miracles. You know, you must have heard, you must have read, 72 miracles are recognized by the church. 72 miracles. A lot of miracles take place daily, but only 72 are recognized by the church, and you have a museum in the first floor of this building. So just go and spend your time also there too. You have a lot of time, lot of things to do today. Huh? So go there and just read. If not 72, at least a few of them you just read, and that will deepen your faith and love for Our Lady. Good. We go to the underground basilica, and then I'll explain to you a little more.
Tienes que ir como la Virgen, ve a ver Carlita y le empieza a sonreír, ve que no y la señora se para, voltea a ver a los vecinos y le sonríe, las Carlitas te van a dar sensibilidad a rezar y la señora
Pilgrims of all together in one.
cuando se casaron le dijimos que las van a hacer desgraciadas y se casaron y ustedes
Father, hata umesikia kiu?
pretendieron ese día.
There's free water there. Because of the breakfast, it was heavy bread. And this one is Saint PX. PX. You see, it's an underground basilica.
The shape of this church is an oval shape. Shape, oval. Okay? Now, you also will see as you go around, there are saints put all around, inside and outside. You can just see them. And the altar is in the middle. Now, this church was built 100 years after the apparitions. It was in 1958, much before the Second Vatican Council. You know, after the Second Vatican Council, the altars were where you had the altars where the priest faces the people, whereas before it was facing the back. Whereas this, though it was built before the Second Vatican Council, yet you have the altar in the middle. So whichever side the priest stands, he's always facing the people. This church can accommodate about 20 to 25,000 people.
20 to 25.
Yes.
That's a stadium.
Another special thing is on this outer wall, when you go inside, you will see this outer wall. You have the pictures of Our Lady. Our Lady is called in different names in different parts of the world. Our Lady are placed on this outer wall. Another special thing churches are usually up, you know. This was because there were a lot of, in the beginning, the soldiers were taken care of here. when they were during the time of war. The soldiers were taken care of, wounded soldiers, and slowly that became a place of prayer. And then later on they thought of building a church here which would be accessible for the sick people. That's why every side you will see the ramps, not steps. So you have ramps everywhere. So that was one of the reasons it is underground. So you go this side and then we go to the museum.
Oh. Oh. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Imagine. Hapana, imagine ni sawa. Nimetoka kwa mlima. Father, waje nikaswim. And at the moment, I just want to show you one more time, because I have like previous videos about the city, but on other places. So today's video, we are going on the other side of town that I never showed before. We are just coming from the mass, from the church. We had a mass in the morning, and now we are just having a tour of Lourdes, because today is our last day. Then tomorrow again, we are moving, crossing the border all the way to Spain. Yes. So as you can see, we have a mountain over there. And there's a castle here. Yeah, there's a castle here. So let's go and check if we can go all the way to the top. Remember to subscribe, like the video, share, and turn on that notification button so you can never miss a video from this channel. So enjoy the tour of Lourdes, other side of Lourdes. And one thing I've noticed about Europe, they have small cars, not like in Africa where we have like big cars, like Prados, big cars, just only small cars like these ones. Mansion Natal Benedict. This is the house of the famous Lady Saint Benedict. Benedict, not Benedetta. Yeah, this one. The famous saint. This is the house of Saint Benedict.
You do that in the end.
So let's go inside and see. Entry.
Lourdes was responsible for the diocese of Tarbes. Later on, Tarbes and Lourdes came, but it was before just Tarbes. This is the parish priest, Father Peramal. Was a parish priest to whom she had to go and tell him that Our Lady says, build a church here, organize processions. Okay, this is a priest Pomia. Now, after the operations, she had to confide to somebody. She had to tell somebody that she's seeing some apparitions. So he was in the confessional. So she goes to him and she confides to him. This is Father Penne. He teaches Bernadette Catechism in her own local language, Patois. So that's why she receives a First Holy Communion on the 3rd of June, during the time of the operations. This is the old bridge that Bernadette crosses, which is almost here. The Cascio is somewhere this side, but she takes this route in order to come to the grotto of Masabiel, the old bridge. I do not know where you all are staying, but if you're crossing a stream, crossing a bridge, that will be the one. Now this is the police commissioner, Mr. Giacomo Mayor Lacade, who were responsible during the time of the operations here in Lourdes. This is the doctor to see whether Bernadette is in her proper senses or she's in good health. And the lady who takes Bernadette, Madame Millet, who takes Bernadette to the grotto of Masabiel, especially on the 18th of February. And this is the lady who tells Bernadette, ask her to write down. So this is the lady. Then you have her whole family here. Bernadette is right here in this place with all her family members. You see her father Francois was born in 1807 and he died in 1871. Whereas her mother Louise Castero, who dies in 1866, the year when she joins the convent. The same year when the crypt was inaugurated, Bernadette goes to join the convent, and also her mother dies in that same year. Right below we have the names of all the siblings. Actually there are 9 of them. One is missing here, but actually there are 9. Bernadette is the eldest, second child dies when Bernadette was away from the family. She was staying with some other family because her mother had an accident. But this child dies within 2 months. Then third was Toinette. At the end, it's only 4 children who survived. That was Bernadette, Toinette, Jean-Marie, and Pierre. Only 4 children survived, whereas others all died within a year or 2. Further on, you have her father, picture of her father, mother, and the 2 aunts of Bernadette, that means the mother's sisters. Yes, mother's sisters. Because this house belongs to the mother's family, so naturally we have the sisters of her mother. Yeah. This is Bernadette again, with her sister Toinette, her father with her 2 brothers, Jean and Justin and Pierre. This is the convent in which Bernadette receives a.
So guys, this is the house of Maria Saint Benedetta. Still intact from 18th century. Yes, 18th century. This was the bed.
In the second.
Bed. This is here. Here in this kitchen, which acted as a living room, the family lived, welcomed others, and prayed. I don't know what is this. Oh, it's a well. This one, it's a well. It's a well. Oh. Let's see from here how it operated. This one is a well. I saw the water inside. You see? There is water inside. So it's kind of like a well. But I don't know how they used to pump the water up. That's one thing I don't understand. But I see there's something here. Maybe the water used to come from here. Anyway, that's it. That's the tour of this Mason Natalie de Benedetta. Was built when?
Be careful.
Yes. This one was built when? Around?
You can see the dates there. It is how it is handed on to different families also. Quite an old one. No,
I think 18th century.
before that it has been handed over to different families.
Yeah, this was property of Englishman, no? So, Englishman.
Natalie Benedetta. So let's continue with today's tour. Hotel Danivias. Look at this bridge connecting this house and this house, and it looks like a vintage one. Looks like a vintage one. These walls you see here, they are built during medieval time. I hope you guys are enjoying my tour. Mason de Benedetta. Many thanks to the million of pilgrims who visited the historical place. May Saint Benedict protect and watch all over them. There's another house. Medieval. And maybe I can appear on the TV show here. Ooh. I think yesterday we passed here. Yesterday we passed here from the way to Avignon. Let me see. You see hotel after hotel after hotel, hotels everywhere. Everywhere, hotels. This house was built during 16th century. Very old and still standing. Just only a few painting. They renovated by just painting alone. I don't know if in Africa we have any house that was built during 16th century.
Let me come and see how big it is.
It is because of eating too much bread. That's why we feel dusty. Maybe I'll take some sugar for the... This looks like Indian. Yeah, I knew Indian restaurant. Notre Dame.
Where are we headed?
Ooh, beautiful Nissan. Which one is the e-Power? X-Trail e-Power. Yeah, there's another chat there.
J'aimerais bien qu'il fasse un bon.
Ah mais on chante bien, hein.
Oh, beautiful. And here we are, the entrance of the castle. Buen view.
The castle, the fort, the entrance to the fort is here.
The entrance.
Don't go to the fort, you will go to your right.
Yeah, but you have to pay to go inside. It's like a museum inside. But I don't have money to go there to pay, so let's go the other side. Seems like she's living inside the car.
Man. Yes, they're a museum and the reconstitution of the town.
Chinese restaurants.
No.
Vietnamese, Thailand, Chinese. Yes. Ni hao. Yes. Sycamore. Indian Myanmar. Vasco da Gama Wall. This looks like a vintage one. Inside here?
Looks like
Vintage.
we go this side. Enter.
Here.
And you wait here because I have to explain. Okay. You can read this in. You can read this part. As you are entering, you can also see on the walls and come forward and when everybody enters, you have this. It's when Saint Bohemian.
Vous parlez français ou anglais?
Anglais. Okay, all are inside. Have you all seen on these walls? And right in the beginning, you had a picture to tell us that when the family was shifted here, when they came here, they were jobless, no money. So her mother was working as a domestic worker, also washing the linen of the hospital, whereas her father was a stone cutter. Afterwards, you saw a key of the kasho. It was there. Have you seen the key of the kasho? Then a little further on here, you have the veil. It's not the original, but this kind of veil Bernadette used during the time of the apparitions. But you see her original shoe and her rosary here, which she used during. Wooden shoe. Yes, wooden shoe. It's called sabo. They used to use wooden shoes at that time. Sabo, that was very famous. And here you have two photos. One is the right below is the convent in which she goes to hide herself. She receives her first Holy Communion, of course, there. Then she goes to hide herself. And while she hides herself, she learns to read and write. So all around you see her cursive handwriting. And here is Bernadette again in this photo, the above photo, with her companions who decide to join the convent in 1866, and they go to Nevers. Here in front of you we have a big poster banner. Yeah, it tells us from this spot, from this kasho, Bernadette goes to the grotto of Massabielle on the 11th of February. So she takes this route. You see the yellow marks? The kasho is somewhere here, number 1, and she takes this route in order to come to the grotto of Massabielle. This year, it's in fact today, 14th of June 1925, she was beatified. So today is 100 years of her beatification.
25.
Just stand here in silence and pray for your intentions. Few more, a minute or two, we'll stand here. Just come inside. Let all of us be. Just listen to them. The first sentence she says is, she speaks of Our Lady, and she says, I was looking at her as much as I could. She was looking at me like a person speaking to another person. So the relationship of Mary and Bernadette was so deep during this time of these apparitions. Another sentence she says is, I fear nothing because I have always told the truth. I am entrusted with telling you what I have seen and heard. I am not entrusted with making you believe in it. What do you think of me? Don't I realize that if the Blessed Virgin chose me, it was because I was the most ignorant, and if she had found anyone more ignorant than myself, she would have chosen her. The last sentence, when she was already in the convent and she knew that what was happening in Lourdes, she says, may they never become wealthy. Do tell them not to get rich. And this is the statue of Our Lady. The statue of Our Lady was in the old church, St. Peter's Church, and there Bernadette used to go and
decide what is going to be tomorrow. I'm sure that you already saw in the floor, on the floor, those metals and the blue line. It's the paths of Bernadette. They mark where we're walking, where Bernadette used to do. So when she was here, we used to go by this way that we do now, and then turn right as the blue line is going, and going to the grotto. Yes. Yes. So if you get lost by any chance, you follow the blue line to the grotto or the metal.
Ooh.
Well, there's some metal.
Smelling nice here. You are going down or?
Tomorrow going to the bypass in Spain, you will see they have the flag with the same colors of Kenya. Different design, not two different designs, but the same colors. Yeah. Yeah. You're not a man or nothing if you don't ring the bell there.
Oh, nice. Oh. Oh. Nice. Yeah. Huh? But very expensive.
Come on, Jeff, ring the bell.
I ring the bell? That one. I touched it, ring there. Ooh.
Where is the elevator to get up there? The castle nowadays is a museum of
Whew, nice clothes here, but very expensive. Whew. Oh, I was here yesterday. I remember this shop. This is my dream car, Suzuki Jimny, but the 5-door. Very soon I'm buying that car and I'm gonna drive it all the way from Nairobi to Cape Town. Oh. People, they eat cheese, bread every day.
También que son del 380 y son los del...
This is lavender. Smells nice. €1. And this is basil. 250. I wanted to go and cross over that bridge there.
No, Fiji. No, no,
Kenya.
Mozambique. Ah, Kenya.
Kenya.
Bienvenido. Welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, Italian? I thought we are going to that bridge. Hello. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog for today. Just a little bit, guys. Bye bye. So guys, I'm leaving my group. I just want to show you around. It's free time now. You don't have any activities. Now the time is 12 past 1 p.m. So let's go. Let's go. Can I have a menu? Yes. I'll come later and see. I want to eat Italian pizza.
Pizza this is a restaurant.
Oh, sorry. which is the best pizza here?
Todo.
The best Italian.
The best Italian is Italiana.
Okay. I come.
No say.
So let's go to the other side that we have not explored yet. And I go to my room, charge my camera for a few hours, 1 hour, and in the afternoon we continue with our vlog. But before I finish the vlog, let me show you the other side of town. And these bikes, they are rentals. You can rent for 1 hour or more than 1 hour. Yeah. There's a way you pay. There's an application used to pay the bike. Mercury Hotel. And the weather today is so nice and amazing. Yeah, it's kind of weather I like. Not hot, not cold. Look, vintage Louis de France. And this one, it's a sycamore tree. They are all over Europe, especially in Italy, everywhere in the streets of the roads. Yes. I just want to touch that water. I just want to feel how cold it is. Hotel Arcades. Grand Hotel d'Espagne. I hope the place I'm going, the bridge is open. Otherwise, I'll have to come back again. And I've been walking like we've been having a tour since when? Since we went first to the mass, then the mass ended at around 10 a.m. and now it's 1. So we've been walking around since 10 a.m. So my legs are kind of like a bit of paining. Versailles. Next time I'll go to this city. It's near France, Paris. Look at this motorbike. 3 legs motorbike. Every day I'm shuffling. And you know, there's a bicycle event happens in France. So this time it's going to happen in Lourdes. I think that bridge is closed. Hello, can someone cross that bridge?
Yeah, that one's closed to go across.
So I cannot go across?
I think you can keep going straight, but you can't go across.
Oh, because I just want to show people around. Thank you.
Yeah.
So they say the bridge is closed, not crossed, closed. So let's go to the other side of town. Jaguar. So today is our last day here, and I hope you enjoy the tour of Lourdes, because this will be the last video of Lourdes. And most of the tourists here, they are pilgrims from different parts of the world. For the Catholic people, Catholic faithful. This looks like a Chinese car. No, DS Automobiles. I don't know that brand. Never heard of it. Looks like kind of like a BYD. Yeah, that's my hotel backside. But let's see. Every day I'm shuffling. I'm looking for money to buy a Suzuki Jimny. The 5-door, not the 2 doors. Because the car is you can use the car. The car doesn't consume a lot of fuel. So you can use the car for long distance and less fuel. And it's off, it can go off-road. It has a 4-wheel drive. Oh my God. Oh my God. Don't tell me I cannot cross. And the way I came from very far. Anyway, let's go back, because the place is closed, and there I don't know how I can go from the other side. So anyway, let's go back. Oh, there's a sea. What is that? What is that? They say this one is only water, so no.
Si tu mets pas ça comme il faut, tu passes la main.
That's it. Is changing. Oh my, it's a little bit changing again. Let me open my camera. There's another church here on the basement of the Basilica. So you see the water I took over there, it's believed to be holy water. So it comes from this church underground. So that's where there's a miracle happened there, but I don't know the story about that one. Maybe I'll Google it and I'll let you know, guys. You see people taking photos and praying. It's a very beautiful city, very beautiful city. So my battery is shutting down, so let's go back to the hotel and recharge our phones and we see what we can do next. I hope you enjoyed the vlog for today, my people, and just remember you can only support me by watching my videos all the way to the end. Even if you don't want to watch all the way to the end, you can just leave it playing. No skipping ads. That's how I will generate some small income to support my travels. So enjoy the vlog Remember to subscribe and always leave a nice comment, not a comment of 8 in the comment section. Love one another. Peace and love. Bye bye.